Hey, Tyriel here, so welcome to the VR channel, welcome back to this Through the Lenses series, the series where we stick a camera in front of the lenses of our VR headsets to see which one is the best, which one is the right for you. Now the comments from the latest episode of the series were very clear. You guys wanted to see the Bigscreen Beyond 2 with two micro OLED displays with a resolution 2560 by 2560 each eye running at 75 Hz or at 90 Hz with a 2160 by 2160 rendering compared to the Meta Quest 3. The standalone will instead two LCD displays with a resolution of 2064 by 2208 each eye running up to 120 Hz for streaming. And I know that you guys asked to compare it with the Play 4 Dream and the Meganex 8K, but this guy is receiving another update for the driver, and the Play 4 Dream just received a new update for Virtual Desktop to have higher resolution, so I had to postpone it and it's gonna be in the next video. And so because Valve after 6 years keeps selling the Valve Index at full price, let's put it in the mix to see how much we need in actual update. With still two LCD displays with the resolution of 1440 by 1600 each eye, running though up to 144 Hz, still in beta after 6 years. But guys, let's remember that this is not a science. These screens, these lenses are made for your eyes and not for the lenses of the camera, so take your conclusions, see what you want to see, but we're gonna talk about everything at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. And before starting, I think you already started to see it in my videos. It's what I'm sitting on right now, because this video was made possible by Hbada and their Hbada E3 ergonomic chair that has an incredible number of different adjustment points to give you the ultimate ergonomic comfort. It's made out of their hybrid mesh material that you can see through. Pretty cool with the lights, and it's super breathable and supportive, and it's great in summer and for your sweaty sitting VR sessions. But my favorite feature of this chair has to be hands down the lumbar support section. I do have lower back pain as I slipped my disc working as a server in my young ages, and this lumbar support is really helping me with that, keeping the right posture all the time, even in long sessions while working at the desk. Beforehand I was constantly shifting positions to find some relief. Now I can stay much longer without compromising my posture, and the lumbar support is completely customizable, made up of 3 different sections that support your lumbar spine and the muscles. So yeah, the chair is thoughtfully designed to provide excellent support for the back, the lumbar area, and the head. I've been using this chair for about 2 weeks now. It feels comfy and well built, and if you're looking for an ergonomic chair, so far I'm really enjoying it and I'm not missing my old gaming chair even a bit. So if you want to know more about it, I'm gonna give you a better rundown towards the end of the video of all the different features, so stay tuned. And yeah, I'm gonna leave a link in the description below if you want to check it out. And so far, thanks to Hbada for sponsoring this section of the video and making this Through the Lenses possible. So yeah, let's get into it. But yeah, here we have it, guys. This was the comparison between the MetaQuest 3, the Bigscreen Beyond 2, and the Valve Index, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, the Quest 3 is a different price point, so it's absolutely amazing for what you paid for, if you can stand, of course, all the Facebook stuff behind it. But it's a great option also for PC VR, with also the ability to work at 120 Hz. Of course, you're gonna have some compression when it comes to the streaming of your PC VR applications, even a very high bitrate, and you mostly see it in colors, something that is very hard to show through YouTube and all the YouTube compression, because everything gets the same in terms of color. But you notice again the colors are more on the colder tone. On the Quest 3, instead, they get much warmer on the Beyond 2. And I hope there's something that we're gonna be able to fix on the Beyond 2, because I think they're a bit too warm, as I said in the previous video. About the Index, you really can't say much about it. Yes, it's still the only headset with 144 Hz in refresh rate, but yeah, other than that, there's no really a reason why this should be completely and still full price 6 years later in 2025. So can you notice the difference between the Quest 3 and the Bigscreen Beyond? Yes, absolutely, the Bigscreen Beyond is gonna have bigger FOV, not by much, but enough to make it enjoyable. The blacks are just a completely different level. Having micro OLED, my favorite technology of displays, is just totally another thing when you're in games like Elite Dangerous. It changes completely the way you play the game and the immersion with the game. And they both have great lenses. I think they're very similar level when it comes to clarity and clarity to the edges. But yeah, if you can stand the 75 Hz and the fact that you're gonna need to have lighthouses, and it's a very, very compelling package what you get with the Bigscreen Beyond, because it's just very, very good. Not the highest resolution in the market yet. We're gonna see it in the next True Lenses video. It's not even the brightest of the micro OLED displays, something that I wish they worked on. And also, how could I forget, talking about the screen door effect is much less visible on the Bigscreen Beyond 2. It's still not completely gone over here. The micro OLED display really helps with all the pixel density that you can get in these very, very tiny displays. So there's no much space between the pixel. Visuals are just so much better when you look at small details. But yeah, it's still there a bit, and it's much more noticeable, of course, on the Quest 3. You can see it from the video, and well, we don't talk about the index. Yeah, miles better than what we have on the Quest 3. It's really another league. So in a fast rundown, why you should consider one or the other, well, the Bigscreen Beyond will be perfect for simulators where you don't need to push the resolution too much, because the resolution is not too high, so it's not gonna be as heavy on the graphic card, but you're gonna have a great view of everything, very crisp also on the edges, and with a pretty big FOV, so completely enjoyable. Though I think it's more enjoyable at 75 Hz than at 90 Hz, where the resolution drops a bit, it's been upscaled, so if it's like you're using DLSS 1 on a video game. The Quest 3 is completely unbeatable for value. The price is amazing for what you get over here. The lenses are still probably the best on the market. The resolution is very good already. Get to compression in the video. That is something you notice if you switch from one to the other, but if you're used to it, it's nothing deal breaking. But yeah, you don't have the great amazing colors, but you can even play at 120 Hz with inside out tracking. It's great to bring it around. It's great to just wireless, that's about it. And yeah, of course, the streaming also brings latency, and about latency, maybe that's the only reason why you should consider still the index. 144 Hz latency gets very, very low, and everything feels extra smooth, and also that can be a part of a bigger immersion thing, but it's 2025, something is gonna arrive for sure soon, and yeah, nobody should consider this headset anymore. And yeah, I don't think it should be on Steam, and for sure it shouldn't be a Steam at that price. I think the next one will be very interesting with the Megan X and the Play for Dream, because we are going to the very high-end platform. But yeah, we get to very, very cool screens, so I can't wait for you to see it in person as well. And I have to say, it's been a breeze to actually work on this video, on this chair, for example. It's been very comfortable, and I'm very sold on ergonomic chairs right now instead of the gaming chairs. Playing on this is just more relaxing. I feel better during the day. Right after, there's so many ways you can personalize your experience. But yeah, here you have the support for the feet, so if you want to just lay down, you put this over there, and then you push yourself on the back, and it's very, very comfy indeed. You have the ability to go up and down with the armrest to bring up this part. I don't know why you should, but there's the option, or like to twist it inward and outward. Then you have the ability, of course, to make this thing taller, and you have the ability to move the seats back and forth. We already saw the lumbar support, that was the kind of movements, and then you have the headrest with all the same kind of movements over here, and also inclination, and then even the back is adjustable. You can go up and down like this. It's nuts. Yeah, it's my new gaming chair. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below, so check it out. But here we have it, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, if you liked the video, like. If you didn't like, please dislike. Subscribe to the channel for all via tech. If you really love the channel, the join button and there. Till then further, also the Patreon. Thanks all the Patreons to join the channel, of course. And I see you guys next video. Thanks for watching.